Yeah, FSD 14.1.3 is just freaking game changer. This is crazy. What's up, guys? I just got FSD 14.1.3 and I'm super excited to test it out in my Model X. This is a 2024 long range, and we are going to test out Mad Max mode along with a couple of the other key features. I'm gonna run you real quick through all of the things that this update has. Okay, so 14.1.3 has the following. They have added arrival options for you to select where FSD should park in a parking lot, street, driveway, or parking garage, or even at the curbside. They've added handling to pull over or yield to emergency vehicles. That's been one of the biggest critiques. And then they've added routing and navigation into vision-based neural network for real-time handling or blocked roads and detours. They've added additional speed profile to further customize driving style preference. And they've also improved handling for static and dynamic gates, improved offsetting for road debris like tires, tree branches, and boxes. They have improved handling of several scenarios, including unprotected turns, lane changes, vehicle cut-ins, and school buses. They've improved FSD's ability to manage system faults and recover smoothly. And they have also added alerting for residue buildup on the interior windshield. That's huge. So at least when you're dealing with bad camera visibility, it's gonna let you know, and then you can go in for service for cleaning. So those are all just like, you know, really important things, but I'm super excited to test this out. All right, guys, so we are here. We are going to be recording this drive here. I'm gonna click on McDonald's, and then all I'm gonna do is, it says tap to activate drive, or tap to start. So I'm just gonna start this, and we're gonna go. I have done a drive where I did switch out the options, but here you can select all of the different profiles: chill, standard, hurry, max, Mad Max. So I clicked on Mad Max, and let's go curbside. Well, actually, let's go park. I want it to park in the McDonald's for us. And there's some crazy sun here right now. So, and actually there's cars out here coming, and it yielded for them. So we're gonna have those go. We also have a camera on top of the car, so you can see kind of like that front frame. All right, so it's gonna go. And I love how smooth and assertive it seems that we have for Mad Max mode. But yeah, this has been a huge one, right? Like hurry is good, but not good enough, especially when you're dealing with a lot of traffic. So this is gonna be huge for being able to just test it out. And again, there's some stuff like parking garages and things like that are going to be vital to really just get us to the next level. And the thing is that it's actually kind of funny that I'm filming this, because it's the 5-year anniversary of when FSD beta was released on 10/21/2020, the year of COVID. Why is that significant? One, because Tesla literally just released, wide released, probably the biggest game-changing update really since, like, 13 or even 12, and even since the wide release of the original version. I mean, this is huge news. All right, so people come to a stop. It came to a stop, slowed down, and so it's crazy to see how this has progressed over the years. It's truly an incredible feat to see all of this kind of make make and showcase its growth. Yeah, it's a little loud for that, just because I want to make sure that it stays defrosted. And yeah, so a couple of the testers, shout out to Sawyer and Holmars and Dirty Tesla, who got it early. I have this is a 2024 Model X long range. Obviously these have been renamed premium But the reality is that you know, the S and the X, you know, haven't been given any love. They've had the 13.2 and 9, 13.2.9, and so this is a big update. All right, so we're gonna get in the right lane. And, you know, honestly, this is feeling, at least right now, it is feeling like how I would drive, right? Because, you know, I'm giving it 2 spaces in front of me. We're going to get in the right, we're going to be making a right here. All right, so it's slowing down and then it's going. I love that. It's just, it's not taking any time, right? And it looks like we actually have some construction up here. So check this out. So we're gonna be getting in the right lane. It already sees it. It's crazy how far it sees it in advance. You know, it's telling people to go both ways. I don't know if you can see the visualization. That's one of the kind of the crappy things about the Model X view, is that the view's kind of like right in there. But long story short, it just shows a car right now inside. But yeah, it's still cool nonetheless. So it's now moving back into the left lane, and we are going to make a full U-turn here. Yeah, I just love the view. Again, I think in this, you can kind of see the left-hand side of my screen on the Model X is actually showing me what's in the left lane, and then it's showing all the visualization kind of in the background along with the median that we have. So pretty cool nonetheless. All right, so here we're making a U-turn and then gonna be going into the parking lot so it can park itself. So, all right, so we're gonna go and make a right in here. There's a pedestrian up here on the left, and let's see where it parks. Wow, look at this. So it's going in, and look at, wow, oh my gosh. That is insane. Literally did a U-turn into the parking lot at McDonald's and completely parked itself. That's it, folks. It's a wrap. Oh my gosh. All right, so now what we're gonna do is let's type in Apple. Let's go hit up Apple in Los Gatos. And so again, I'm just gonna press this button, tap to start. Boom. That is crazy. Backs up. It's gonna, I think it, yeah, look at that. So it saw that it was too close to that car. It backed up. That's insane. I'm gonna have to make that into a short, along with the fact that it did the U-turn and the fact that it just parked itself. And then again, it's just, that's what's crazy. Tap a button and boom, you're good to go. All right, so we are making a right here. And look at those auto wipers going as well. Yeah, this is just awesome. I mean, just how quickly it is just driving. Should slow down here. It's hitting at 25. And look at this. It's just, you did see the hesitation. You did see that. So, and again, there's no school going right now. So, and again, here's another yellow, and it just keeps going. I mean, again, there's no hesitation there. A shout out to our friends at Insta360, the official camera of Tesla owners of Silicon Valley. I'm utilizing the Ace Pro 2. They have some other amazing products like the X5, which they're really well known for. Their night vision, being able to see in pure video, it's been a game changer for me, especially at my night drives. And then also too, being able to capture 360 in 8K. So it helps a lot to be able to zoom in. So definitely check out those products. I'm going to post a link below so you can kind of see that. But you know, I've never had any problems with overheating. When you think of like GoPro and all those other products, there's a lot of issues just for basic recording. You deal with overheating. It's crazy. All right, so this is a 4-way stop, and we got a car over here, and they technically, yeah, they're going to go first. They were here first. But this is awesome. You know, this is just really what, at the end of the day, what you're looking for, right? And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to say park. So I'm gonna have it park for me, and we're gonna see where we can go and park. All right, so a 3-way stop here. Handled that like a champ. All right, so we got some minimal construction here on the right. So I'm gonna see if it can find street parking. It is literally trying to find parking here, and it's gonna go in and it's parking itself. And again, the Apple store is right there. This is crazy, and it's backing up. So it's trying to find the location now. Okay, so it's backing up all the way. This is absolutely insane. Look at this, Apple store right there. Car's done parking. What the heck? Oh my goodness, this is awesome. Let's go type in this charger and just see. I'm gonna just, it says it's behind Starbucks. You gotta navigate. And then all you do again is tap. All right, and boom, it's going. I have not done anything. You cannot, you know, if you see this, this blue line here on my screen, which I know you can, I'm not driving. And if I jerk this, it's gonna break, right? And it's gonna let you know. So look, this car just jumped out of the middle of nowhere and it came to a stop, right? And actually, sorry, you could kind of see that coming out. So I'm not gonna say it was like, it cut us off or anything. But I'm gonna say park, and it says you can do parking lot or the charger. So that's just super, super cool. When you go to a charger, you can pick a stall. Yeah, FSD 14.1.3 is just freaking game changer. This is crazy. Shout out to the new Model Y owner over there. So we had a crosswalk, that's why it kind of slowed up. All right, so let's see if FSD 14.1.3 can literally drive me all the way to the place to park and into the charging spot. I have this on Mad Max mode here. I picked park and then I said charger. You can again select charger. And check this out. This is bank parking, but again, you can get there through here. So really tight, actually. Look at that. This is just crazy. Wow. Dude. Okay, so we're coming up to a 20 stall supercharger. Again, this is only 72 kilowatts. I'm not gonna charge there, but you know, you see it preconditioning. And so let's just see how it picks a stall. So this is going to literally park itself in the supercharger. So check this out. It's literally backing in. Wow. That is insane. So it's just parked itself in a stall out here. So it's completely done. But look at that. It did it all by itself. Okay, so now let's try to go to Vasona Park. It's just that easy. All you do, you want your robot to start, tap to start, and it's gonna go. I'm in a supercharger right now. You can see that back there. And it's just gonna take me to wherever the destination I typed. That is just wild. Here we are, we're going, and we actually are gonna go down this this pretty tight area actually. So here it's just a one-lane road, and there's a person, you can see him right there. He's just walking, and look, it's just kind of like getting over to the left. Just super tight area again. And it's gonna make a right. This is absolutely insane. Okay, so I don't see anyone out there on my left. And then again, I'm glad it stopped before. Okay, let's gonna make a right here. And then we also have a kind of like a three-way stop, as you can see. It's going to make a left-hand turn. Just crazy. Okay, so we have a four-way stop here. And it's gonna go. There's this Penske truck here, so you can see it kind of like veer to the left a little bit to kind of give space. All right, so we're making a right here. Okay, so I'm making a left into here right now. And I don't think I'm gonna have to deal with anyone at the booth, right? There's just like, you roll in, it's a stop sign. If I can just flip around, couple things that just literally just happened right there. So it should be making a U-turn here. So typically I just wanted to drive in. I wasn't gonna, you know, but I don't want to pay for the parking. But what is absolutely insane that just happened, there was a park attendee right there who was asking me, hey, it's $6, and it held up. There was a stop sign and it held up. So it saw that there was a person there and it held up. This is just an absolute game changer. And so the fact that it did that, but again, I didn't want to roll in and tell them like, hey, I'm making a U-turn. So again, I changed the location and I flipped around. So I didn't want to go in there. And it did a great job. You know what I'm going to do? Let's go to Tesla. Why not, right? And what I'm going to do, again, it's important that you make sure. So it says curbside. I'm going to say park. I want you to park for me. I'm going to say parking lot. I want it to park in the parking lot. When your Tesla literally will drive you into the Tesla sales and service center and park itself. All right, so we're literally making a right here. And check this out. So what's interesting, yeah, I'm literally driving here, and so it's supposed to go all the way through, but then there's this kind of road blocker over there. So I think it thought that maybe someone was coming back. So it should be able to go, and there is an entry point. They moved it. Typically it's been blocked, so it's gonna go through, and then it should just park itself. Hopefully it's not gonna go through the back. I don't really know why it would do that. Yeah, well, I guess it's gonna literally go in, and look at that. So can your Tesla literally drive itself into a Tesla sales and service center? Yes, it can. This is just crazy. It's gonna pull itself all the way in and then park itself. It's gonna straighten out a little bit, right? This was a tight kind of turn here. But it's even perfecting itself. That's crazy. So it was a little bit close to the left-hand side, so it's evening itself out. But that's what you want to see. I mean, this is just. So my Tesla can take itself and literally park itself at a Tesla sales service. That's crazy. I'm going to let's go to Starbucks as well. Okay, I'm just gonna press tap to start. Okay, so now it's backing itself out and it's going. Just crazy. So look at this super tight turn. All right, so now it's trying to navigate its way out of the parking lot. So we're going all the way around here. All right, so check this out. So look at this. This guy's coming, and we're gonna be making a right. This is just crazy. Like, I don't think this is not registering with people how far this is. It is so insanely good. I'm literally just selecting a location. And so there's a bus actually coming here right now. Just making sure. Okay, so, all right, so we're making a right here. So this is insane, right? The fact that I can literally type in a location, and even like here, the fact that I can type in a location, say parking lot, that's crazy. The fact that this can go into a paid parking area like a park, where the tenant will say, hey, you owe me $6. Like, hey, I just actually want to flip around. Obviously, I changed the location because I don't want it to keep going. But the fact that FSD 1413 held up gave me enough time to talk. It was absolutely crazy. Like, I am just shocked that this is just like still possible and that this is happening. You know, and so yeah, just really excited for the progress that it's making. This is by far, I think, just blown my mind. You know, I do know that the 3 and the Y have probably had some access to some of these features, not on 14, but like, you know, the whole park to park, like, but being able to park itself is just crazy. So I'm personally just blown away. I mean, I think it's been a while since FSD has just blown me away like this. And I'm gonna post this video. Obviously, we're gonna edit it, but this is just 30 straight minutes of me just picking locations like Starbucks, Apple Store, McDonald's, and it just will drive me there perfectly. So I'm gonna come to the end of this drive. I'm gonna have to clearly go out driving more today because this is just, it's you know, like I said, it's been a minute since I've wanted to be in my car this much. But just raw reactions, I'm in awe. I'm in awe. I'm just, this has been by far the biggest update that I have seen in a minute. And the way that Tesla released this, and the fact that it has the ability to park at every single location, whether it's the street, whether it's in a parking lot, whether it's you know, having to go to a park and deal with a gate attendant who's gonna tell me to charge, you know, like, hey, I have to charge you for, you know, for you parking, and it held up. Like, I don't think that has not set in. And the hurry, the Mad Max mode has been by far the best. So I'm really just very bullish about where Tesla's headed. Obviously, the robotaxi has really set the pace for all of this, and being able to tackle this, because it's happening, and they're just giving us these updates when it's already been accomplished on the robotaxi. So again, we're pulling into Starbucks here, and it's parking itself. Okay, so these kids over here are going, and I'm literally just going, and it's gonna park itself. So again, I don't know where it's gonna choose. Partially doesn't really matter where it goes, right? Looks like it's gonna make, or it's gonna park here on the left. Look at that. It's gonna do back up. It may even back in, who knows? Oh, look at that. So it's gonna probably, it looks like it's gonna go in this back lane. It's gonna back in. That is just cool. Super, super cool. Well, Tesla AI team, you guys have done it. Great job on this release. Everyone, I cannot be excited for people to get it. It's just crazy.